Hello everyone, Voices here, and set 5 is finally here, and I already did some Fury craft to see what comes you guys should play when it comes to PBE or when it comes live. Let's get it. So first off, I think we all have to start with Draven, right? It's one of the favorite units in set 1, it's back and it's really strong. I'm suggesting that those items are the best on him. I do not know. It wasn't tested. But this is a good looking comp synergy wise. Darius is a really strong unit. Draven will be doing a lot of damage with Legionnaire and a lot of attack speed as well, which is why I didn't put Rageblade. Yeah, overall this is good frontline, backline damage, frontline damage with the Darius, really strong. Is this the new Vanguard Mystic? You know, we'll see. The thing with this comp, if this actually works, is that you have two carries, one that's AD being Kindred and one that's AP being Arise, which is actually really good for the comp to have mixed damage, because here now with the Vanguard Mystic Fable it's just Nico, just magical damage. So if you do build a Declaw, then you don't have any more damage, right? In this case you have two sources of damage, so we'll have to see. You know, Ironclad being 100 armor is actually a lot to everybody, plus the 4 Mystics being 180, which is, you know, huge. So, you know, we have to see. There's not that much CC in this comp, except maybe the Rise. But the damage coming from him and the Kindred should be good enough to kill everything before you die with all those resistances. Rangers. So, yeah, they're back. It's a free off, so that's totally fine. 120 attack speed though. That is huge. So if you have something like IE, Last Whisper, maybe on a Kindred that you found at level 8, that would hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. You also have Mystic to make sure they're safe. I really like the Verdant, so you get CC for the first 5 seconds, which is huge. Cavalier for just more frontline. Overall, this is, I think, a really good Ranger comp, really balanced. Again, we have to try and see, but as of now, I do believe that the legendaries are a little too strong, in my opinion, for the way it was worded. So maybe Fast 9 is back in this set, where you just have a full legendary board with just a few synergies. But again, we'll see. Rangers are back, and if you're going to try Rangers, I would recommend going for this comp. The new Fortune. Oh man, the new Fortune. Draconic is the new Fortune, and oh, Hammer Dagger also looks insane. If you have seen some YouTube videos already about the units, he's hurting a lot, he's doing a lot of damage. So once you get him and 5 Draconic, and he gets online doing his damage with his baby dragon, is nuts. So you're gonna get some rare loot. Again, we do not know what those rare loots are. I'm expecting Fonts, expect Nikos, you know, stuff like that. Stuff like 6 Fortune, basically, right? Yeah, also I do not know, once you have 3 Draconic units and the egg, you can get an Armor Dagger early? Maybe? Maybe not. If it's the case, it would be so lit. But, you know, if you're looking for a fun comp, this is definitely the one. Spellweavers. So Spellweavers are basically the new mages. They won't double cast, but they are just doing more damage. The carry here will be the Valkals. You have here broader frontline. You have Draconic as well, just because it fits with the comp. Verdant as well. Abomination, just to have an additional frontline. And yeah, overall this is pretty balanced. I do not know if Valkals needs to be positioned here if he has enough range. Maybe he needs to be here. Again, I do not know, but this is a good looking comp synergy wise. That would make sense. Frontline, backline mages that were doing a ton of magical damage. Now we have to talk about Garen. Garen is another god king that is really, really strong in this set, and of course, having a team around him is the way to go. A lot of strong frontline. I do not know if Rare is going to be frontline or backline actually, so you know, that's fine. The only thing can be added here maybe is Mystic, but otherwise, for Darninger, really, really strong, can heal back, can do a ton of damage. You know, that's the way. 5 aliens with Teemo. Oh man, this comp looks super, super fun. Having just a bunch of little smaller units come basically to life, having a lot of attack speed, which can help the Teemo in the end. Yeah, overall, this is super strong. Strong front line, strong back line. Teemo Kindred carry. We do not know how strong Teemo will be. I expect him to be really strong, since he's saying that he will be stronger in the 1v1 combat. So, I mean, yeah, we'll see. And then we have to talk about Kale, because Kale, her ability is huge. She's doing true damage, she's taking reduced damage, and then she's invulnerable depending on her attack speed. So of course building a team around her would be really strong. Because it's based on attack speed, you should go for Legionnaires, and then the rest is just resistances and frontline. Basically is the way to go about this. Again, if you're looking for Legionnaire carries and you're not going, you know, the Draven route, but the Kale route, this would be a great comp to go. 6 assassins. So we Viego's ability, the wording is beyond broken. If there's a unit to try on set 5 PBE, it's Viego. What he does is he's gonna stun a unit like your god, kill it. Once it's killed, the unit is yours and it will fight for you. Like, and you gain the trait for it. Like that's also, because he's an assassin, he's gonna go straight for the carries. So imagine if you take Draven, for example. That's like mind-blowing. Definitely want to try this unit on PBE. One of the most fun units for sure. I do not know if he needs 6 assassins, to be honest, but you know, assassins should be playable in this new set. If you're looking for another Viego composition, this would be it. Pretty straightforward, having some armor, having some mystic, assassins to crit, forgotten, skirmisher. You know, everything here is pretty clean. A lot of front lines, some CC, and the Viego stealing one of your units. Yeah, overall really, really strong synergies, good to go. And then we have Volibear, which is a little weird, because if you look at the brawlers, it goes 1, 1, 2, 3, 5 in cost. So the transition, it will be a little weird. You can have 4 brawlers early, which might be strong, we don't know. And then you just put Volibear as your final carry. But it doesn't look like having a team full of brawlers is going to be strong anymore, in the mid game at least. So you're gonna need some support. I really think that Revenant would be necessary. Having a 3 GAs with 75% health back is insane. Also, it's gonna deal more damage. So if you're looking for a Volibear team, this is probably the way to do it. Of course, you can add Iron Cat or Mystic if you want more armor or magic resistances, but this is just one version of it. And that is it for the video. Those are just an ideas of some comp that you should definitely try to have fun on PBE, either tomorrow or the day after when it comes to the server. Hopefully you guys will have fun there. Let me know in the comments what comps you tried and if you had success with it, and I will see you guys next time.